Guys, Ogs from the US, welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. In this video, I'm going to do my 5 talking points from the game between Man United and Chelsea at Wembley for the semi-final of the FA Cup. Wow, what a game! And Frank Lampard finally beat Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You heard it. But before anything, you wanna help the channel, please subscribe, like the video, comment down below, share, follow me on social media, and let's keep the conversation going. The first talking point for this video is about Frank Lampard. Put some respect to Frank Lampard's name. The guy came to the job with almost impossible conditions. Everybody knows about it, beside haters that pretend not to know what Frank Lampard been facing. Okay, so I'm not gonna remind you because you know it, and haters are not going to accept that because that's what they do. They are evil. They just wanna hate somebody for no reason because they have agendas. But the same team, if you give to Sarri, he won't be able to do what Frank Lampard been doing. You want a proof? Look at Juve. How many midfielders, world-class midfielders they have? Almost 8 of them. Do you see any sign of Sarri ball over there? Why are they losing games here and there? Why Sarri ball is not working over there? So it's just common sense, but those kind of people, you can't please them. There are people in life that whatever you try, you're not gonna please them because they are evil. That's what they do. So if you're gonna continue to hate Frank Lampard for no reason, you might have to leave the club and go to Juventus until Frank Lampard is gone. Because I tell you what, Frank Lampard is here to stay and he's going to be at the club for more than 3 years. So you might be suffering for more than 3 years, brother, and you might have even heart attack. So be careful because it's not healthy for your heart if you hate people that much. It's not. Frank Lampard just beat Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and that is not a good news for haters because that was the only record they had against Frank Lampard. Why can't you beat Ole? Ole got 3 over you, blah blah blah. Now I don't know what you're gonna say because one win from Frank Lampard cancelled the 3 previous defeats against Ole. You know why? Because those defeats were meaningless. We're still in front of United in the Premier League. They were eliminated from the Carabao Cup, and we just eliminated them from the FA Cup. So all their wins were 0, nothing, meaningless. You know what I mean? You like it or not, that's the truth and you know it. Respect, man. The second talking point is about our defense. Unfortunately, I only have 10 minutes for this video and I won't be able to give more details about each and everyone in that defense because they all deserve to be praised. Let's start by the captain himself, Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta was very good against Man United. Offensively and defensively, the crosses were much better and he just keep assisting almost every game now. Azpilicueta is like a possessed man. But at the beginning of the season, I was one of the people that said Azpilicueta needed to be benched and we needed to give a chance to Reece James. But oh my gosh, Aspi proved me wrong. I was thinking we don't need his experience, but oh my gosh, I was wrong, completely wrong, because Azpilicueta is getting stronger and stronger. How old is Azpilicueta right now? 28, 29, almost 30. But I don't care because you can still have 3 quality years from Azpilicueta, in my opinion. Yes, we're not gonna get 100% every single game, but his experience is needed in that team, and his quality too. So we have to learn how to manage Azpilicueta and don't expect him to give always 100% the way he did against United. There will be games that he will struggle, but other games we still need the captain in the team. For the 2 other center backs, Rudiger and Zuma, we all know what they can give us and what they can't. But against United, they worked together as a unit. They were defending together, they were attacking together, they were protecting each other, and I was very happy about the performance. Besides one moment where they almost gave the penalty away, but that was Martial tried to cheat. So it wasn't that big of the deal, but I've seen it given. So they have to be careful. And you're gonna expect those kind of mistakes here and there because we don't have a leader in that defense, as I always insist. I tell people Zuma got a lot of mistakes on him, so does Rudiger. So nobody is perfect in that defense, but when they work together, anything is possible. My talking point number 3 is Marcos Alonso. Yeah, people call him Alonso, people call him all kind of names. I am one of the few people in the community that always defend Marcos Alonso because I believe that he can offer something that we don't have in the team, especially when we play with wing backs. And I've been getting a lot of abuse from people. Even the other day when I gave my starting 11 and my lineup, when I put Marcos Alonso, oh my gosh, look at the comment. You don't know anything about football. I would drive Marcos Alonso to the airport myself, give Marcos Alonso away for free. He's not Chelsea quality, blah, blah, blah. They forgot everything that Marcos Alonso been doing for Chelsea this season and for the last 3 seasons at Chelsea Football Club. There are so many games that Marcos Alonso won us on his own, and you can't deny that. Alonso is a very good squad player to keep around because Frank Lampard is a flexible coach who can actually play different systems, contrary to certain geniuses who only know how to play one way and one way only. If you know what I'm talking about. My 4th talking point is about Jorginho. Jorginho was very good against Man City. He played close to cover and they helped each other a lot. I really liked the attitude. He was putting on tackles. He didn't give any space to Bruno Fernandes and he was really good. I can't say more than that. People know that I've been on Jorginho's case for a little while now because of his pace, because of his physique. But in that game, oh my gosh, Jorginho was possessed. And you have to be honest and tell the truth that Jorginho was one of the best in that team. But make no mistakes, because Jorginho can still flop in certain games. Okay, he's not physical enough, and there will be certain games that he will struggle. Look at the game against Sheffield. When you block Jorginho, when you put a man on Jorginho, he can't really move. So you have to be very careful. One game doesn't make you necessarily a good player or a bad player. And I'm not criticizing Jorginho here. Everybody knows that I am the biggest fan of Jorginho around the world. I got 2 jerseys from Jorginho. So I spend my money on Jorginho. So you don't love Jorginho more than I do. But for me, the end of the day is about Chelsea Football Club. It's about the team. So if you are not offering that much, I would like to have somebody who can do the job. And because I love Jorginho, I would like him to go and enjoy football somewhere else where he can play more games. It's gonna hurt me to see Jorginho sitting on the bench. And I don't think that Frank Lampard is going to use Jorginho next season. That is the reason why I will sacrifice Jorginho for somebody more physical and more complete in that position. The final talking point for this video is about Olivier Giroud. Yeah, just like Frank Lampard and Marcos Alonso put some respect to Olivier Giroud's name. I was one of the few people in the community that said we have to keep Olivier Giroud because he offers something different that we don't have in the team. Everybody wanted Dries Mertens and people called me all kind of names. You support Olivier Giroud because you are French and blah blah blah. I told you we can find Dries Mertens easily, but to find somebody like Olivier Giroud is going to be very difficult and almost impossible. He is unique and people start realizing it right now. 33 years old, but he just getting better and better. He's like a fine red wine. He keep on getting better as he ages. There we go, guys. That's it from me. Now it's your turn to let your voice heard. How was your weekend? Did you enjoy the whole craziness? Or are you one of those guys that will never be happy no matter what Frank Lampard does? Anyways, guys, God bless you. Think outside the box and see you in the next one.
Stand for rich to Germany. We keep the blue